Yeah.
Look at this big dark cloud by itself. Beautiful day, but dark clouds means rain, right? There's no rain coming out of them.
No.
Dark clouds every day from chemicals with no rain. You got it? And they hide the sun, part of the day. And
they think this is normal.
This is not normal to have all these clouds on a sunny day. All right? The sky ain't full of a blanket of clouds. Last night it was back-to-back blanketed. Around 8 o'clock I went out there and looked. Back-to-back, all the clouds attached. That's not normal. That's chemicals. And they're spraying the clouds, us with chemicals. They form clouds. And it takes a couple of days and they dissipate into chemicals dropping on the earth. And we're breathing this in too. Look, dark clouds here and there. I had taken a picture last year, I'll never forget. Black. It was black like this. Blacker than this car, in the inside of this car.
It was.
All by itself. All the clouds are white. And one big giant black cloud looked like the size of the United States. All by itself. And people don't even question that. What the hell's wrong with you? What's wrong with them?
A lot.
They're taking this like it's normal. This ain't normal, you assholes. It's not normal, please.
It's not normal. It's not. Look at the washout down there. It's just a washout.
Yeah, it's all washed out. Well, it was blanketed back to back, so you could see down there. It's like one big giant cloud down there because it's still a blanket of clouds all the way down.
Yeah.
That might be Florida or something. You can see it from here. I don't know if you can see it from your angle. You know, look.
Yeah, you can see.
You know, and you can see it like washed out back there. The sky is washed out white. You see, you should do it right from here, man. I mean, I got
windows
need it.
I wish the windows were.
Well, I know. We need to go to the car wash after this. But do you see what I'm saying? Right down there. Oh, where's my finger? Right down there. It's washed out white. The whole sky. Because it's clouds, bumper to bumper clouds. Clouds everywhere. Fake clouds. They're 3D clouds. They're so close to us. They're not all the way up in the sky like the regular normal clouds where the airplanes are.
Look at that one covered.
These are lower.
Sunset glare.
Well, it wasn't covered before. But look at that.
Well, they gotta
look
move
at that fluorescent light up in the sky.
They're moving, yeah.
Look at the fluorescent light up in the sky above that dark cloud.
Looks like a flashlight.
It looks like a giant fluorescent floodlight, or flashlight.
And they're always maneuvering these clouds over it.
No yellow tint to it, and they put the clouds over it to hide it. Is it the real sun? Is it a sun reflection from a simulator that NASA has up in the sky? What is it? Does it give us radiation? You know, are we getting cancer from it, or worse than the sun? We don't even know this. Everything's a big secret. They're doing experiments without telling the world.
And what do they know?
What do they know? What the hell do they know? They're a bunch of morons. Here, they're in a twilight zone. They're either at work indoors all day,
indoors,
or they're indoors all day where they work at home. They could be homebound, so they don't notice these things. So they go, "Oh, what a beautiful sunny day," and they don't realize that this ain't normal because they never looked at the outside, but once in a rare blue moon.
Yeah.
Once in a rare blue moon, look at the sky. So they think it's normal. I'm always looking at the sky. People are too busy on their cell phones or looking down.
They're always covering that sun. It doesn't matter if it's clear all around it or whatever.
70
they always
years,
have to have a dark cloud covering it.
70 years, I've never seen so many clouds. And a sun that looks like a floodlight. The color of a bright floodlight, a flashlight.
Didn't it used to be golden?
I don't see nothing a little golden, not even a tinge of golden.
They didn't even try on that.
Yeah, no.
Well, they figured they ain't gonna know.
Well, it's a reflection, maybe. That's what. Could be a reflection. That's what everybody's saying. Everybody in the know. Okay, this ain't normal. And it bothers our guts. What we could do, Rosemary? So what? What are you doing? Are you doing anything about it?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Up.
Telling you.
I don't want to wake you up.
Telling you that this ain't normal. Maybe if we had a bunch of people saying something, we could create a movement of some sort. You know, they have movements in California about this and other places. And don't they have something at Piedmont
GMO,
Park?
Anti-GMO.
Oh, that's an anti-GMO movement?
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the chemtrails?
Well, I don't know. If they do, I don't know.
I thought that's what you told me.
No, it's
I made a
anti-GMO
mistake.
during a parade.
Well, they have a anti-GMO food parade during the Piedmont picnic, whatever the Piedmont.
No, it's at Inman Park. Yeah, Inman.
Inman.
They have like a festival every.
Festival. That's the word I was looking for.
Kind of spring.
A spring summer festival every year at Inman Park, but I thought they had something at Piedmont also.
They do, yeah. Of
But
course
anyway,
they do,
at Inman Park in Atlanta, they're going to have protesters about the GMO. During that, they do it every year. Doesn't do any good, but wake up the world. Stop buying
not
GMO.
enough people getting woke up and activated. They don't want to do nothing.
Well,
most people.
I mean, for a couple of years almost now, we're talking about GMOs and or chemtrails. So maybe we did wake up some people about it. You know,
of course, you get the lead
woke up family, woke up friends, some friends, but some of them don't believe it. There are a couple that still. There are a few that still don't believe that there's chemtrails, and they think GMOs is good. It has only 1/3 the nutrition in it value. You didn't even look up GMOs, I guess. So how can it be good? Go look on the Dr. McCullough library, okay? All right, on the GMO food, how great it is. The government probably did it to better the food. How could they better it more than God? Yeah. God bettered the food. He already perfected everything with farming and seeds and stuff. What these Monsanto and Bayer have done is demonize it. All right? You don't know anything about GMOs then. And then what they did is the farmers don't have the seeds producing naturally every year. They have to go to a Monsanto or Bayer now to buy seeds, which made the cost of food go up in the past decade. It just went up tremendous in 5 years. Eggs, 49-cent eggs went to almost $2 a dozen. All right? What does that got to do with it? Your chickens are eating GMO corn and feed and everything else. Plenty.
I guess they don't believe smart meat is
radiation. I bet maybe you don't know that corn and potatoes are the worst GMO vegetables to eat, because on top of them being GMO'd and having less nutritional value, they also
absorb a lot of the
pesticides. The most pesticide vegetables are corn and potatoes, unless you get, I guess, non-GMO.
But they don't believe that either.
Or organic.
Do they believe that? No.
I don't think they even believe that. And tea, my sister found a thing about tea. I used to drink green tea, all kinds of expensive teas to lose weight, detox the body, everything. I found out all these brand names that I was purchasing had a very high count of pesticides in them. Isn't that great? So I had to stop it.
Detoxing while you poison yourself.
Yeah, trying to detox while poisoning myself with pesticides. This is unreal. We're trapped.
What about Wi-Fi and cell towers?
So red rose tea was supposed to have the least pesticides in it, according to that video that my sister Joanna posted. Which is, I'm glad I got her interested in this, because I've been talking about nutrition for as long as I'm on Facebook. Almost. How long am I on Facebook? 6 years about now?
Longer.
About 8, 9?
I'd go back to 2009 when you were on there.
I'm sorry, I'm on it.
You've been there 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
I could go back to 2009 on vacations if you posted.
It went flying 10 years.
Yeah. 2009, I could type in Paula Shock 2009 post.
Holy cow.
You got posts.
It is sickening. And then you got to, let's talk about, we talked about GMO, we talked about chemtrails. Let's talk about carrageenan. How do you say that? Carrageenan.
Carrageenan, yeah.
It's mostly found in dairy products like ice cream, regatta, cottage cheese, those types of dairy products.
What does that do for you?
It's a chemical that causes cancer.
Stomach.
Why is it in ice cream? If you're freezing the ice cream, do we need a preservative if it's being frozen? I mean, think about it. They did this on purpose. So carrageenan is a cancer-causing chemical, Careagnan, something like that. I'm driving, I don't have time to spell. So anyway, the thing is that now I found out, I go to a place that sells mostly organic and non-GMO food. What was it, Aldi's?
Yeah.
And what do I go to buy their chicken? Something told me to read the label. Carrageen in chicken. All right? Now, what the hell's it doing in chicken, in meat? So now you got to read meat labels. So now we don't buy any other chicken. Okay, you know why it's cheap? So you buy it and get cancer. They entice you with the price to give yourself cancer. All right? That's what this is all about, is big pharma, the government, the shady part, the shadow, the inner government, and the elite government. And this is global, too.
What do they need?
This problem. They need their communes handed to them. You know? They really need a swift kick. So anyway, the more we learn, the more we post, the more they're going to do more things then to try to counteract what I'm telling you. They're going to come up with a GMO, then they're going to label it non-GMO, but they're going to have other stuff in it. It ain't going to be the way, or organic, they're going to label it or something like that, but it's not going to be true. So they're going to screw us all together, because you won't know the real organic, the real non-GMO sooner or later. I mean, they're already gluing steaks together. And they're freaking cloning meat and making meat in the factories in different parts of the world. And I've seen a thing on TV news that it may not be a real steak in your restaurant. It might not be a real ribeye. It might be bits and pieces, the scraps from it, and they glue it all together and form it and make it look like a steak, and they make a big charge the same price, and they make a big profit on it. How do you like that one, eh? Isn't that great? You son of a bitches! I'll tell you, son of a bitches. I can't stand them. They're pieces of crap. In plain English, crap. Pisses me off.
You put the air on.
This is why they have made so many clinics rise up. You got more cancer hospitals, American Cancer, and all this other stuff.
Oh, they love that.
Because Big Pharma is behind it, all right? The more chemo they shoot you up, the more money they make. They want you to have cancer. They want us to have cancer and keep us alive, give us enough to keep us alive as long as possible, and sickly, you know? So they can make more money until we croak, till we suffer and die.
And then there's the cell towers.
Oh, that's another story. This is mind-boggling, you know? I'm putting too much feeding you too much.
What about the water?
Thing.
The water. See the water tower?
What about it?
What's in it?
Chemtrail water.
Fluoride, chlorine.
Oh, yeah, the fluoride.
Chemtrails.
Fluoride. Chemtrail, fluoride water. Go get yourself, do yourself a favor if you can't afford a $200 filter, counter, no electricity. It's portable, Alexa Pure. I've had mine for 2 years, just about. Wonderful. Takes out the fluoride. It takes out the extra chlorine they leave in there. And just don't count on your county or city doing it. All right? A lot of water's polluted. Some water in some counties have arsenic in it. Yeah. They don't even take out, what they do, it doesn't even take out all the arsenic. So this takes out the arsenic, all kinds of metals, maybe even chemtrails. The nano stuff, yeah. That in my water filter, Alexa Pure. You need to buy one.
Got that?
And don't think that if you get a whole house filtration system that it's going to get rid of your fluoride. It's going to be a larger scale of the same kind of filter that's in your refrigerator. Does not get rid of the fluoride and all the chlorine.
If
okay?
they don't heed the advice, they might end up where sooner than they think.
If you don't heed my advice, this is where you're going to wind up. Take a good close-up shot. You see what that is? And let me tell you, it's going to be a lot of suffering before you get there. On a road of suffering.
It's bad.
My brother, my friend.
I've seen it. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's not quick.